Shopping online has got to be a frontrunner for the biggest advantage from the internet. How else can you order a giant gummy bear, a sushi lunch, and a ride to the doctor, all in 10 minutes from the comfort of your chair? And to top it off, you might get it delivered within a few hours. But as with any new way to spend money, it brings out plenty of criminals looking to take advantage of you. So here are 3 ways to keep yourself safe and secure when shopping online. One of the simplest ways to protect yourself is to verify that any site that you plan to shop with is securing your information well before you place an order. Browsers make this super easy to spot by including a lock in the address bar. This symbol tells you that the website is using encryption for any communication, usually called HTTPS or SSL. This can stop anyone from snooping in on what you're doing and trying to steal your data. It's kind of like wrapping your data in a secret language that only your computer and the website have decoder rings for. My second tip could actually apply for any kind of shopping, online, in-store, or even at the pump. If possible, when paying for your items, it's always a better idea to use a credit card instead of your debit card. Credit cards actually have much better protections built in. So if you notice something wrong, you can call the phone number on the back of the card, and they can usually step in before anything hits your bank account. Debit cards, on the other hand, are directly tied to your bank account. So once money is withdrawn, it leaves the account and can cause serious havoc with your finances, especially if you're on a fixed income. Now, don't get me wrong, most banks will offer protections for situations like these, so you aren't left totally out of luck. But it may take several days to get back any missing funds, and they may not help with any of the fees that might happen as a result from a decline or late payment from an overdrawn account. If you don't have access to or are uncomfortable with a credit card, I would consider a prepaid card. While they are very similar to a debit card, it can keep your purchases separate from your bank account, limiting your exposure. And last but certainly not least, watch out for public Wi-Fi. While your neighborhood coffee shop is a great place to read the news while enjoying a caramel mocha half-cap frappolata, I have an order for sleeve. It's also a feeding ground for hackers to listen in on your device. Most public hotspots come in 2 different flavors, secured and unsecured. An unsecured network is just like it sounds, one that you can just connect to without entering in any type of password or agreeing to any terms. This is the most risky and many times is just a hacker in disguise. A secured network, while not without risk itself, at least will give you the confidence that you're connecting to the business you were expecting. It's always best to avoid any unsecured networks, and also be extra cautious with your information. Don't order anything from a public network or access any sites with banking or personal information. Instead, just bookmark it for later, place the order when you get home, or someplace you trust. Using these simple tips can start you off with some real confidence when you're shopping online. But avoiding those impulse buys, that's a whole nother video. Oop, there's my ride. Like the information in this video and need more? Don't forget to subscribe to the Late Genius channel, like us on Facebook, or visit www.lategenius.com to get the latest content.